Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Hotels Review, and this is your friend Amit. And in today's video we are going to tell you what are the places to visit Gangtok, Sikkim, and how can you reach to Gangtok, and which is the easiest medium to reach Gangtok. So if you are planning to visit Gangtok or you are going to plan a vacation for a Gangtok, Sikkim, then if you are looking for to fly to Gangtok, it is the best option to land on the Bagdogra airport in the Siliguri, West Bengal. From there, it is about to 125-kilometer journey by the road that takes 4 to 5 hours to complete. The airport itself to connect it to all pilgrims like Mumbai, New Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, Guwahati and Kolkata, with the flight served by the top domestic airlines Air India, Go Air, Indigo, SpiceJet, Vistara and many more. Taxis and the private vehicle are available at the right outside of the terminal. If you always wanted to ride helicopter, you can book a ticket for the 30 minutes of air adventure that runs by the Sikkim Tourism Development Corporation out of the Bagdogra airport. Recently by the Pangyong airport was built in the town located about 31 km from the Gangtok, offering flights from Kolkata. Dramatic and the scenic flight is not functional throughout the year because of the climatic conditions. So do check availability around the time of your visit. If you're planning to reach Gangtok by the rail, the nearest railway station by the Gangtok is New Jalpaiguri. Once again, it is situated in the town neighboring states of the West Bengal. Even though the station is 117 km away, it is fairly popular way to get the Gangtok since it is well connected to the rest of the country, not just the Kolkata and New Delhi. Trains from the Chennai, Bangalore, Mumbai, Kochi and more, all routes have ending here. The popular trains coming here to the New Jalpaiguri station is Brahmaputra Mail, Udaipur City, New Jalpaiguri Weekly Express, Northeast Express, Sikkim Mahananda Express. Once you arrive, there are other taxis waiting outside the station, then can be hired to remainder of your journey to the Gangtok. But be sure, set a price with the driver before you start moving. There is no sea routes to the Gangtok if you are planning to reach by the road. So the great way to get the road to the Gangtok. It is offered just not the smooth and comfortable journey, but some of the most beautiful panoramics views all through the way. Whether you drive down from the Bagdora, New Jalpaiguri or some other nearby the state, you will eventually have to reach Sevyok Road that leads to the NH10. From there, the path follows alongside the Pitcher Square Teesta River, going all the way its confluence with the Regit River or down to the Rangpo. At the border West Bengal and Sikkim, you cross the state lines. It is the only another 40 km to Gangtok, but prepared for the climb and altitude. It is similar route you are taking to the road to the Darjeeling, which eventually brings to the NH10 and the rest. So why you need to choose Gangtok? The city of the Gangtok brings an awe-inspiring natural wonders from the mighty snow-capped mountains to in-catching lush green forest. The best nature swells in the Gangtok. If you are on a vacation to the Gangtok, trust me, 1 day, 2 day is not enough. There's so much need to be explored, so much things to be seen in this lost kingdom of the Gangtok. The city nestled amid by the Himalayas, northeast India. The vivid rich culture infused in every corner here, sure to help you find the inner peace. So ahead and trail through the past in this untapped kingdom. Unwind along the banks of the pristine lakes and the rivers. Travel down to the history of in the Enchey Monastery. Every place here will leave a treasure trove of memories. So let's start. What are the places to visit Gangtok? The first one, I just want to take a name of Kanchenjunga mountain. Kanchenjunga mountain is the third highest peak in the world, and from the city of the Gangtok you can enjoy a breathtaking view of the snow-clad mountain. Kanchenjunga peaks resonates through the pinnacles of the Sikkim and can be seen from the most places around the Gangtok. If you wish to enjoy the closer view of this mighty mountain, you can participate in the treks to the base camps of the Mount Kanchenjunga at the visit. You can also set a base camp in the foothill of the Kanchenjunga and spend nights or two there. What are the tips for there? The best time to visit to get the clear view of Kanchenjunga mountain during the spring season, March to April. When the sky remains clear during the winter season, October to December. When the weather remains pleasant, sky clear, past mountain range. The best place to visit Gangtok to memorizing view of the Kanchenjunga mountain is the Tashi viewpoint. You need to climb a few steps to reach that point. Kanchenjunga mountain is the third highest mountain in the world with the elevation of 8,586 meter, or in feet you can say 28,169 feet. The mountain lies partially in India, Sikkim, and partially in Nepal. It is the highest mountain in India, second highest mountain in the Nepal. Kanchenjunga mountain finds its name from its five towering peaks. The name Kanchenjunga translates to the five treasures of snow. The main highlights of this place is the experience to watch the views of sun rising over the Kanchenjunga mountains. Trekking and the Kanchenjunga region gives you the opportunity to witness about the abundant wildlife species like snow leopard, musk deer, blue sheep while passing through the pristine forest and high alpine passes. So second thing you must need to see, that is Phodong Monastery. Phodong Monastery, overstanding among many of the places visited in the Gangtok, is Phodong Monastery. The particular monastery that was built in the 18th century, the painting, sculptures, overall architecture in this monastery has been completed with the perfection. You can spend hours of hearing the sounds of the monks performing rituals. The location is monastery adds to the beauty. You can enjoy the scenic views of the surrounding here. Spend time unwinding. The popular charm dance is held annually in this monastery. The best time to visit Phodong Monastery is between the month of the March and the May, or October to December. The monastery remains open to the visitor from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. You must dress appropriately while visiting to the monastery. Please maintain peace and the decorum while you visiting inside the monastery. Do not disturb to the monks that may offend them. The there is a fact behind the monastery is rated among the most beautiful monastery in the Sikkim. It secures the position of the list of 6 most important Buddhist monasteries in the Sikkim. The monastery houses over 2050 monks. The monastery was originally built in 1740 AD by the fourth kingdom of the Sikkim is Chogyal Gyomard Namgyal. The main highlights of this monastery is its architectural style. The walls are adorned and the beautiful murals, paintings and the fresco which gives never fail to the astonished visitors. Phodong Monastery offers an picturesque view of the mountains and the surrounding valleys. The charm dance along with the religious rituals is performed by the monks on the occasion of the annual festival which lasts on 28th and 29th of the day of 10th month of the Tibetan calendar corresponding to the months of the December to the January. Third one place I want to add up, which is Magnan. Magnan is a residential community is 65 km away from the city of the Gangtok. The town offers the stunning range of adventure activities for its guests, thus the guaranteeing that the no day spent here is squandered. From the simply enjoying the view of the panoramic mountains in a list of the fun sports submerging yourself to profound the tranquility, there is umpteen things to do there. You get the opportunity to enjoy paragliding, mountain biking and the other outdoor activities. The little town is also home to the couple of the monasteries. The place lies Lower altitude as compared to other places of the Sikkim, hence the best time to visit the Magnan. It is about to March to May and October to December. From the Gangtok, you can hire a private taxi, jeep, bus to reach Mangan. Don't forget to savor the local cuisine, Magnan, which includes fashaba, momos, gaitok, or tukpam. The facts here are the Magnet hosts a 3 days musical festival every day in the month of December, which brands within the region and the Northeast states artists perform in this culture. Magnin is a small or less populated town that offers serene uh, beautifully surroundings with the sense of the calmness and the tranquility. The town offers the breathtaking views of the Kanchenjunga range. The adventure and the enjoyment of the various paragliding activities, mountain biking, rock climbing, and the forest camping is much popular there. Tsomgo Lake. Tsomgo Lake is stand among the most imperative and the eventually place to visit Gangtok. Or Tsomgo Changu Lake is a foresty lake arranged 40 kilometers from the Gangtok is a stature of 12,310 feet. It is fable pool of amazing magnificence. The fragrant blue water of the lake mirroring its mighty pinnacles to the Himalaya makes a breathtaking sight. Spend a whole day at this lake since it's an ideal ordeal. You can also arrange a picnic on the shores of this pristine lake. There is a couple of street side stalls there which offering mouth-watering delicious food to get your hands on them. Do and enjoy the Somogo Lake. Since the lake is situated 40 km away from the Gangtok city, it is advisable to leave early for your trip to reach on the time. The Somogo Lake is a part of the restricted area, hence you need to be in prior permission or permit which requires photo identity proof and two passport size photos to get to the permit from the tourism department at the MG Marg of the Gangtok. So ask your travel agent to arrange the same. Do and heavily snow during the season. Sometimes roads are blocked. So there is no accommodation facilities in the area for the overnight stay. So beyond the time, so you have to manage the time to get it there on the time. It is such at the elevation of the 3753 meters, so it is the one of the highest lakes in India. The surface of the lakes reflects the different colors of the different seasons, therefore it is considered among sacred among the local peoples. The main highlights of this lake is uh, trekking along the lake coast, yak ride, and the snow of the major attraction. During the summer and the autumn season, it can be observed flying blossoms of the primula flowers or other alpine vegetation near the lake. During October, you can find native birds wading in the lake's water. During December, the lake is partially covered with the thick sheets of ice, which you give the opportunity to ice skating, serving hot noodles and tea nearby the eating joints. Another one is place which you can't miss in your Gangtok Sikkim journey, that is Nathula Pass. A standout among us, the most popular spots to visit Gangtok is Nathula Pass. It is a pass which is associated with the Sikkim with the China-Tibet Autonomous Region. In the olden days, the pass shaped as a piece of Silk Route, stand out among the most vital exchanging course of the planet. Visiting Nathula Pass is an absolutely necessity within the Gangtok. The wonderful passes can be essentially be appreciated by the driving or by the trekking. The scenic views of the mountains from the pass is sight to be behold. Nathula Pass remains opens only for Indian nationals on the Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. The road are widening, so you have the problem of the motion sickness, do carry some medicines. Don't forget to take permit from the local zonal office before visiting to the place. Nathula Pass is the one of the highest motorable roads on the world to set an elevation of the 4,302 meters. Nathula Pass offers breathtaking views of the snow-covered mountains with the picturesque Chumbi Valley of the Tibet. The pleasant drive to the pass will lead to the experience of the picturesque beauty and the fresh mountain breeze while you make your way to the roads surrounding the snow on the both sides. Next one is Ganesh Tok. Ganesh Tok is the one of the celebrated vacationer destination by the Gangtok. Prestigious essentially because on its beautiful architecture found near the Tashi viewpoint and the Breathtaking Falls. A visit to the Ganesh Tok is an absolutely necessity while in the Gangtok. This temple dedicated to the Lord Ganesha and it is situated amidst nature. The view from this temple is mesmerizing. Spend time at the gallery close to the temple to enjoy the grander views of the scenic nature. Ganesh Tok is open to the visitors from 6 a.m. until 7 p.m. You will have to hike 7 km to reach the point, hence advisable to wear comfortable shoes. You will require to climb the staircase to reach upper level while the viewing area and the temples are located. You can also enjoy the refreshing stroll at the Pinetum Garden situated next to the Ganesh Tok. Set an elevation on 6,500 feet. Ganesh Tok is the topmost tip of the Gangtok. So Ganesh Tok is at the topmost tip of the Gangtok. So you need to be uh, travel the distance of several kilometers by your feet. So be in comfortable clothes and shoes. That is a must necessary things to visit that place. So it is in one of the best place in the Gangtok to soak the mesmerizing views of Mount Kanchenjunga and eastern Himalayas peaks at the Gangtok city. So next one is Jhakri Falls. One of the off chance that you wish to appreciate some wonderful touring and the picnicking in the Gangtok, then head to the Jhakri Falls, situated inside the popular energy park. It is situated inside the popular energy park. The 100-foot Jhakri waterfall is excellent spot. Nature rules here. Still, quietness hangs all around. Just punctured by the intense spouting of the water, gushing of the stones. Jhakri Falls is called importance to the locals as they are said to have the power which can repulse insider spirits. When you are in the recreation center, make a point to visit man-made lake. The popular among the locals, the place has visitors throughout the year. You will require to pay an entry fees of 20 rupees per person or much to enter the park when waterfall is located. There is a gift shop cafe inside the park on the ticket counter. Best time to visit waterfall is between February to April. Banjakri Falls are naturally created waterfall which originates from the springs located at the higher altitude. It is 100 foot. It is a kind of 100-foot using waterfalls located within the afforested area. So main highlights of this, it is a kind of beautiful picnic spot where you can spend nice relaxing time. So next is Drul Chorten Stupa. It is an historic destination in the Gangtok. The Drul Chorten Stupa is decent place to visit in the city. It was built in 1945-46 by the Tulsik Rinpoche, leader of Nyingma community. This stupa holds centrally in the city due to the set of the capacity had wigged spirits. It includes the conventional 108 money lacquer or petition wheels of the Buddhism which have the wish conceding properties. The brilliant base stupa reverses the figures of Dorji, Purpa and Vajra Kilaya. So the best time to visit the place is between October to June. The stupa is located close proximity with the Namgyal Institute of the Tibetology and the Gangtok Center. It opens all the day throughout the week from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. The fact is that the stupa is considered as one of the finest monasteries in the Gangtok. It was constructed in the year 1945 by the Trushi, Trulshi Rinpoche. Trulshi Rinpoche. It was built by the Trushi Rinpoche. It is surrounded by the 108 prayer wheels which have the mantras inscribed on them in Tibetan. The place accommodates over the 700 monks. Once this place was believed to be haunted by the evil spirit, later a very special respected and the great Guru Rinpoche blessed the place and cleaned the evil spirits. So next is Rumtek Monastery. The standout among us the most imperative and the noteworthy monastery in the Gangtok. The Rumtek Monastery is among the most visited monastery in the Gangtok religious community takes after a school of the Tibetan Buddhism and it is particularly eminent for its Kagyu lessons. The design is place is additionally noteworthy fascination. It is work in the tradition Tibetan Gompa style and the 3 stories high. Everyone on its floor includes sites that are equipped with the vast owing and profound information of the Buddhism to its devotee alongside the historical backdrop of the faction. The lobbies of the monastery include the vast hand painted and the multi fascinated and divider walls painting Tanka's silk compositions and the statues, every one of them startling in their profundity and the magnificence. The best floor of the religious community includes a stupa and a porch. Try to reach monastery early to catch the glimpse of the monks during the morning prayer. The monastery remains opening from the 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. The walks is along and the steep from the taxi drop off location. You are not allowed to carry cameras inside the monasteries. So architecture of the monastery is considered to be the main of the finest art in the world, resembles the original one of the Trishifu Tibet. Sirpu Tibet, sorry, it is Sirpu Tibet. So the art in which the architecture is made is at Sirpu Tibet, the world-renowned center of the Kagyu teachings. So next is Namgyal Institute of the Technology, Namgyal Institute of Tibetology. The place where the Tibetan Buddhism is taught. It is famous for the fascination in the Gangtok since the district of the vigorously influenced by the Tibetan Buddhism understanding is the extraordinary method, delightful Tibetan design, the characteristics in the building, its exhibition hall, houses, a few statues, coins, hand depreciations, and the weaving work. Tibetan fine arts and the antiquates and it is antiquated composition in Sanskrit, Tibetan, Chinese and Lepcha. The library of the institute houses more than 60,000 books among which are the first lesson of the Lord Buddha. So Namgyal Institute of Tibetology is open from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. from Monday to Saturday. The institute is one of the largest uh, repositories of Tibetan work located outside of the Tibetan region. It is a house of the rarest and the oldest collection of the rituals objects, mementos, religious arts, jewelry, Tibetan iconography, documentaries, and the books on the Sikkimese tradition and culture. It is houses a library which boasts unique Buddhism tomas, some of which are 100 years old. So next thing which you can't miss is Tashi viewpoint. Yes, the Tashi viewpoint is one of the most prevalent spot in this visit of Gangtok. Really popular for its drone dusk and its place over the sterling views of Himalayan mountains. Tashi viewpoints is pitch square place. Come here to enjoy sunrise, sunset, and experience the breathtaking views of the city here. The best time to visit the Tashi viewpoint is from March to June when the weather remains pleasant. By paying 10 rupees, you can get even a closer view of the peaks Pendong, Lebrong, and the monasteries from the binocular telescope that are present here. There is a nice cafeteria here which offers snacks and warm tea while soaking the beautiful views. Tashi viewpoints offer best sunrise and sunset views. You can witness the changing of the colors on the Mount Kanchenjunga as the sun rises and sunsets. The main highlights of this point is nature lovers and which offer the splendid views. They can enjoy the loves of nature and the splendid views of the nature on the capped Himalayan mountains which are covered by the snows. So next thing which you have to add on your journey by which while visiting to the Gangtok city, it is Phambong La Wildlife Sanctuary. The Phambong La Wildlife Sanctuary is heaven which is not just the house of the befuddling environment and the creatures that are the winged animals included red pandas, Himalaya bears, and additionally to the bamboos and the woodlands, brilliant wild orchids which you can see all around. Spending few hours to the this wildlife sanctuary, you can enjoy the nature views and the beauty of the nature which you can't miss. The entry ticket for this Famblong La Wildlife Sanctuary is 5 rupees per person. So best time to visit your plan here it is March to late May from September to mid December. The plants in the sanctuary include champa, ferns, oaks, orchids, bamboos, kuchus, kimbu, and the other species which you can't see easily in normal life. Maintain highlights. The main highlights on this sports are it is a heaven for the nature lovers, animal lovers. The wooden sightseeing the tower present here offers beautiful views of the surrounding areas. Next is Kichoy Lake. Kichoy Lake where was called Kachot it is characteristic lake by the Gangtok. It is one of the places which you should visit in the Gangtok. The lake is dedicated to Hindus and Buddhists for their legendary deeds. The shores of the lakes are surrounded with the statues of Guru Padmasambhava and the Lord Shiva and the goddess Tara, separated from others essential legendary figures. Also pay a visit to the Kechopalri's hills close to the lake. Throughout the spot by the local people, trekkers on the way get an opportunity to visit this lake. Setting off the lake with the guide, which enables you which enables you to know the historical backdrop of this place better. If you visit to the Gangtok in October, then you will likewise to have the capacity to appreciate the custom of Cho Tasho celebration, which is praised on this lake. The best time to visit Kechopalli Lake is from February to March when weather remains pleasant. There is a fact which behind the Kechopalli Lake is uh, uh, that it is a kind of wish fulfilling lake. It is also believed that the Lord Shiva meditated in the cave above the lake. From the elevation, the lake appears in the shape of the foot, which believes that it is the footprints of the Lord Shiva. Another interesting fact about this lake is that birds do not let any leaves or dirt floating on this lake. As soon as the leaves fall from its trees, the birds come and pick it up. The serene environment of this lake attracts many tourists on this spot. Magha Purnima, or biggest festival celebrated in April or May or March throughout the year, or Cho Tashu celebrated in October, which draws the thousands pilgrims and tourists to this place. Trekking is another popular activities here. So next is MG Marg. MG Marg cannot be missed while visiting to the Gangtok. It is a magnificent place which fuses the best Gangtok and its Vakinator culture, which shows the guests in bright snows, free of glitter smoke. It is a wonderful place to spend for your nights in Gangtok. Numerous eateries and the bars in these lines which wins your heart. Walking relaxed among the streets, seizing and interesting shops offering neighborhood merchandises and kick necks, getting the charge out of warm drinks, cold breeze balls all around, and you can enjoy the Tibetan or Sikkimese delicious or edible items so that you can enjoy the local cuisines of Sikkim's. MG Mark remains closed on Tuesday, so plan your visit accordingly. It is 1 kilometer stretch road and it is pedestrian only zone, so vehicles are not allowed here. It is smoke free zone, so advisable to carry cash. So it is advisable to carry cash so that some shops do not accept credit cards. MG is lined up with a numerous of cafes, restaurants, shops, bars on the both sides of the roads. Main highlights of this place, you can buy apparels, accessories, footwears, handicraft items. MG Mark hosts to the annual Gangtok Foods Cultures festivals throughout the year in the month of December. So the most memorable and the important place to visit while your journey with the Gangtok, it is Baba Mandir. This is the temple devoted to the memories of Baba Harbhajan Singh, the fighter matriarch amid in the Sino War. Harbhajan Singh shielded the nation and the individual offer on the Nathula Pass. It was believed that the legend has the supernatural power that monitors the soldiers who are at the border. He is the reason why the temple is the importance to the terrorists too. It is in protected area, hence you need to and protection permitted, which required to get from the local authorities. Baba Mandir is situated at the high altitude at the 400 meters here, so there can be a lack of oxygen if you are having the asthma or you have the problem of the breathing. Therefore, advisable to educate precautions while visiting. So you may consult a doctor to carry along inhaler, especially you have the breathing problems or other medications like vomiting, headache, or motion sickness. You can even have carry some pieces of the kapur which can help you in breathing. If you're planning to visit a place between December and March, it is advisable to carry along with the warm clothes, winter jackets and sweater. Baba Mandir is built in the memories of the Harbhajan Singh, the senator of the Punjab resident. In 1968, he was disappeared from and believed it is that his spirit is still alive, which guards and protects the people or guards here. The main highlights of this mandir are the scenic views of the temple's privilege spot and the nature beauty of the nature. So Here are some local cuisines which you can get while visiting to the Gangtok city, Sikkim. So I will not tell you the name of these cuisines because there should be some uh, secret from my side. You can enjoy and find out these things while visiting to the Gangtok, so that you can enjoy the true taste of these things. So I hope you will get more knowledge from this video. So if you are planning to visit Gangtok, you should add up all the things, all the places in your visit. Or if still you have any problem, or you want to know more about some places which you can't able to get in this video, so please do comment and subscribe my channel, so that I can make more videos like that in a better way. So thank you, and do subscribe my channel.